and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for coming. And I'll go to approval of the agenda.
The motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Approval of minutes. We have 2 sets of minutes.
Make a motion to approve both sets of minutes.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Approval of claims for payment.
Make a motion to approve the claims for payment.
And second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Next we have is the Treasurer's Annual Report.
Does the treasurer want to talk about it before we approve it, or?
It's just our annual report showing the final balances at the end of the year.
Okay.
Everything seems to be in order. Balances look
Balanced.
good. Yeah, they're all balanced.
No, that's good. Appreciate you getting it in on time. Make a motion to accept the treasurer's report.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Recorder's Monthly Report. For the month of May.
Make a motion to accept the Recorder's Monthly Report.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Next we have on the list is a resolution committing to the cooperation to establish and support a regional parks program known as Greenbelt Development and Marketing. And this basically states is that we're willing to work with other entities, cities, government, federal, state. It's just a cooperation with other counties. Anybody else want to add to that?
Kurt, did you want to, or are you good?
I'm here to answer any questions you may have. My name is Kurt Lambertson. I'm with the Iowa River Greenbelt Resource Trust and also the Friends of Pine Lake. This grant opportunity came to our attention at a Friends of State Parks meeting in Des Moines about 2 months ago. What it is, the state legislature approved a pilot program to establish, if you will, parks regions within Iowa. Essentially, they allocated $2 million for 2 pilot projects. There is some competition to be selected as one of the projects for this, but the Greenbelt Resource Trust is working to build a grassroots support so that really the Iowa River Greenbelt area, which extends roughly from Alden down to Marshalltown, including Hardin County and Marshall counties, working to build a grassroots support to go after a portion of that $2 million to be selected as one of the pilot projects. How it gets used, there's lots of things that come to mind, but ultimately I think the Iowa Parks Foundation and local input will decide how the money gets allocated among various opportunities around the counties.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks, Kurt.
You bet.
Any other questions, or I can ask for a motion? Or?
I make a motion to accept the resolution committing the cooperation to establish and support regional parks programs known as Greenbelt Development and Marketing.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? In the process of all this, you're not asking any money or anything from the county, you're just asking for cooperations. Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Ron?
Aye.
Brian?
Aye.
Lance?
Aye. Motion carries.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Next on the list is Veterans Affairs Annual Report. An hour ago we went through there. Everything looks to be good. I can ask for a motion or any questions.
Make a motion that we accept the Veterans Affairs Commission report for July 1st, 2013 through June 2014. And with that, I'd really like to thank Rex Hurd and his commission. They did a really nice job again for us this last year, and everything seems to be in order.
I'll second that. Thanks, Rex.
It's been moved and seconded. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Change of status in the sheriff's office. I have one.
Yep.
Annette Reed.
I'll make a
Anita.
motion to accept the change of status for Annette Reed. She's full-time, changing position title from civil secretary to civil deputy.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Next is Community Services Department, which I have one for.
Mary F. Nelson, Community Services for $10 an hour. It's a hired, contingent upon acceptable report from required background checks. So I'll make that motion with those
And,
contingencies in there.
I will second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Change of status, Secondary Roads Department, David Helsbeck.
I'll make a motion to accept change of status, pay increase for David Helsbeck, $18.39 an hour. Position is maintenance operator.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Utility permits.
One utility permit, recommend approval.
Make a motion to approve the utility permit application by Windstream Communications, replacing a damaged fiber optic cable. It's permit number 7-094-14.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Is anything on secondary roads?
Just working on repairing all the flood damage.
So you got a lot of gravel put back down already.
Yep. Really yesterday is when we really started haul, so. We're working with Roxanne now, getting some rough numbers for FEMA, so see if we qualify. So we should find out, I suppose, in the near future, hopefully.
Anything else going on out there?
Well, there's lots going on.
Okay. Next we have the fuel supply bid for 2015. We opened them last week.
Right, and we brought them back to the office, looked at them, everything looked good, so recommend to approve that contract with AgVantage FS for 2015 fuel supply.
I'll go ahead and make that motion.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Other business. One thing I got for other business is I got a letter from Dorothy Senior Center and thanking us, the county. If you guys want to read that.
Yeah, read it.
We got one too.
Okay.
So. That was a nice one.
They do a nice job of providing the service for the area.
Any other business? Hearing none, I'll ask for adjournment.
So moved.
I'll second. Whoops.
Can I talk about my road for a little bit?
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was on the list.
Oh,
I want to know if you guys have, since I've been here last time, if you guys have talked any more about B Avenue. Since the last time I've been here, there's been 3 different circumstances that's happened on the road. Daughter come home, she busted her wheel off. Last Wednesday, another semi slid in the ditch, and about a month prior to that, someone rolled her sprayer over. The road's getting ridiculous. The overall condition today is pretty decent. Those shoulders that they dug out are giving away. Someone's gonna get hurt. That water needs to be drained off.
Have you been up at that, Bruce, by chance?
I was probably been a month since I've been up there.
I looked at the tracks on the sprayer. He rode the ditch for a while before he flipped.
What I was told is he pulled over so someone could go by, and the shoulder gave way. I got another picture on my phone of the semi that the shoulder gave way on him. He was in the ditch, he had to get pulled out. Thankfully, he didn't have any cattle on. Daughter comes home, her back wheel's broke, pointed out like this. This is 6 instances on the road in a year and a half, year and 5 months.
This is a road we built up here last year.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Sprayer incident, I was there right after it happened, and knew the guy that did it, and he just drove it into the ditch. He got over for a car, but it wasn't, I mean, he just got, any road is gonna bust when you get that far over with a high clearance sprayer. The semi and your daughter's car, I don't have any, I don't know what on that.
The day I come up and talk to you at your house,
Yeah.
About that hole, that was like a foot deep.
Mm-hmm.
You said you put your truck in there,
Yeah, I got
come
a
up
picture
to
of it.
your wheel hub or your
Running boards, yeah.
It should never get to be a foot deep.
Mhm.
I think if you asked me if it was fixed yet, and I said no. I think that Friday I called and told him, I said, put 2-inch stone in there, and that has held up better, but it should never get to be a foot deep. It's just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys are waiting for people to call or if you guys go out and do inspections or what, but that road needs help.
Mhm.
That poor girl to the north, these Monroe Office Supply, their daughter has a little Volkswagen Bug. She's going down the road like this just to get that little car through there. That's ridiculous. You shouldn't have to have a pickup to get down that road.
Is it just in the spot where it's been dug out, the ditches, or is it?
The wrecks have occurred where the ditches have been dug out. The 1.5 foot where she damaged her car is right south of my house.
Right, that hasn't been cleaned out though, right?
The ditch, no.
No.
Yeah.
And that water sits there all year because there's cattails growing there. That water needs to be drained. It'd help my basement out immensely.
Plan was to finish.
The day when the
going
semi went in the
north.
ditch, I had to back up to turn around. I was going to work. I couldn't take the field there by or the road by Marty Iser's. That was closed with water. That
Mhm.
always has water in it year round. So I had to go back past Mary Jo Coleman's house and then take level B road to get out.
Well, I know the plan, at least it was, and Bruce, we've gone a mile north on B,
Right.
and we're supposed to
We're
go.
just gonna keep going.
We're gonna keep
But
going.
Once the ditches dry out enough so we can get in there and
Yeah.
if it's raining.
But
that's
you're
the
right, it
plan.
isn't.
But I think that stable the road quite a bit. But if you guys dig that full amount, that's a lot more distance of unsteady shoulders. You guys need signs up or something. You just said the sprayer rolled over, semi in the ditch last week. I'm just waiting for my kid to pull over, let a car go by or a tractor, have her roll over. It's too dangerous. I don't know why they got to.
One of the problems we got with
ditches
the
that
roads, and this is to answer your reason for the ditch, is that the steepness of the ditch is because the road is wider than it should be. And we've been asking a lot of these questions. I've been asking it, I know, for at least 3 years, because I don't like the steepness of them. But if you were to change the pitch of the ditch, your road's gonna narrow. And by narrowing the road, you don't fit your implement in your car down anyway. So which direction do we need to go? It's lose-lose. Would you rather have the wider road, or would you rather have the,
I just think 5 instances on that road in a year and 5 months is too much.
well, fresh ditch that's being dug out fresh is gonna be soft. There's no doubt in my mind on that. I mean, some of that's public awareness. Truck drivers, that sprayer operator knew it was his own fault. I mean,
There's a few other spots that are real soft, I mean, when it rained this much.
I took,
They've been
and
hauling it
I
2 to
agree
3
with
inches.
pothole. I mean, we need to fix pothole.
I took a picture this morning, and I think it was where the road grader went, and it sunk down that deep along the ditch. It's gonna cave in again. I got that on the phone. Someone needs to go out and walk it and look at it. The hole that was there from the semi, it's still there. No added dirt, no added gravel. Just pushed it off and carry on. It needs fixed.
No, we can send one of your guys out and take a look at it if you like.
Yep.
And pothole, 2 spots where they went in the ditch, right? Where the semi went in, where the sprayer went in, and a pothole.
There's no pothole, the shoulder gave away. And where the
Mhm.
sprayer went in the ditch, gave away.
Okay.
South of my house is where the pothole was that Shelby wrecked her car. She didn't wreck her car, but she broke her wheel.
Might hurt. I don't know if we do this. It'd be nice if we could put up signs that would say soft shoulders, because you can't fix the road without having soft shoulders. If you want the road to be back to original, you're gonna have a couple of years of soft shoulder until they get that thing gets packed down and seated, so it's more public awareness of
And when it's wet, it's gonna be soft.
when you have this much right.
You know, most shoulders are, even if
Well,
it's
it's
not
like I said with
but-
that picture I took today, it's sunk down. You know it's gonna give away. Are we supposed to just let it ride away and
Right.
let someone take damage to their vehicle, or should we get someone out there and do something?
Yeah. Take a look at it.
Okay.
It does need to be
Good.
fixed. I mean, when there's a ridge like that, and I haven't seen that one yet with a semi, but
Yep.
Any other questions? Okay.
Yeah, I do. Is a county tile repair on your agenda
Next.
next?
Yep. That's the next meeting.
Didn't was on the wrong day.
No, no. Any other business? I've had a motion and a second to adjourn already. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
I.
Aye.
Motion carries, we're adjourned.